I'm Kyle Leslie.
Thanks for coming out.
No, thanks for having me.
No problem. We got some fan art.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our first ever fan wrote in and sent me a picture.
Yeah, let's
take a look.
For sure, let's take a look.
Yeah, let's put it up on the screen here.
Aww.
That's Steve from, Minnesota, I think. Age 8.
He's 8.
He's college age on, though. Well,
Wow.
he's not
That's
top
pretty
prodigy
sick,
or
don't
anything.
you? Like, you really think an 8-year-old's gonna...
Come on, I'm just being realistic. I'm not gonna fucking praise the kid for something he's not good at. Like, don't give him false hope and something.
Wow. Seriously, you think somebody would spend their time
Maybe he's not 8. Maybe he was born in leap year and he's fucking 65 years old.
They don't have problems that you
Maybe
have
he's just some
problems.
guy faking it, writing fake letters as an 8-year-old.
All right, let's talk about it. Everybody's talking about
Sure,
it.
sure.
We'll
Let's
jump
do
on
it.
that bandwagon. Justin Bieber's apology.
Justin Bieber.
If you want to call it that.
Oh,
I mean...
he ain't sorry.
Personally, I believe it's his publicist reining him into the fact that your audience, your primary audience, has now reached an age where they're going off to college, and they're probably going to start families and careers and not keep buying Justin Bieber records.
Yeah.
You need to find a new place to sell your bullshit.
Interesting.
And that finally probably dawned on him with sales drops or something bullshit like that.
Yeah, that could be.
Because, well, think about it like this: when you're a young kid and you get into something, you don't carry it with you. Like, sure, they'll listen to the old Justin Bieber songs that made them feel young, but you can't, get tons of the same kind of high quality life that he's obviously living.
Right, yeah. Maybe he's just tired of it.
Well, maybe he's tired of being a shitty person, but the fact remains the same that anybody who's given whatever they want at 13 years old is going to be a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like, there's no getting around that. That's inevitable.
Sure.
It's
but maybe. What do you think you would be
well,
like?
if I was given everything I wanted when I was 13, I feel like I would be probably in suspended animation. I probably would be still thinking like a 13-year-old, which I was not smart. I was probably really self-centered and opinionated. I was probably a lot like Eric Cartman without the fucking wit. I was just a little fat shit. And
Still kind of
I'm
hard.
glad that I know it wasn't given my dreams, because I think I would have been terrible. Perhaps he's woken up from that, but I doubt it. I think it's more calculated than that.
Okay. Well, maybe that's very cynical of you to be thinking so ill of Justin Bieber.
Kids, when they're young, as I said, they're gonna stick with what makes them feel young as they get older. So as they're going off to college, they're still gonna listen to fucking old school Bieber, as they term it, because it makes them feel 13, 14, 15 again.
Yeah.
Occasionally when they're having some drinks with some friends, once in a blue moon, just for the throwback feel of it all. Well, like, say, if you're a teenager and you get into Justin Bieber, your younger sibling is not going to get into Justin Bieber because they're going to look at that as the older people's music. They're going to always see it with that, ew, you like that?
Yeah,
that's my older sister's music, or that's my older brother's music. Most likely sister.
Oh, definitely.
But, people do like to follow to a certain extent, but they also like to stake out their own identity into who to follow. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, but...
Well, the thing is,
they're following him because they like
the
him.
Justin Biebers of the world are great leaders for certain people who feel lost. They feel like Justin Bieber's figured it out. He's a teen who went on YouTube, got fucking hugely famous, and, was given the world. So other teens feel like they like, holy shit, this guy did everything I want to do. I wish I was a 13-year-old who got famous off of YouTube and got to tour the world making music and being friends with all these cool, famous people, and hanging out with, Usher or whatever. Like, that's what teenagers want, or at least teenagers into that music. So Justin Bieber is a leader for them, and people just naturally cling to a leader, whether it's your community leaders or your school leaders, your mom and your dad, which is where all this stuff stems from.
Yeah, that's...
Be it the Pope or the bishop of your church or your Ku Klux Klan leader. There's always leaders that a lost group of people will cling to in order to feel safe and secure. Like, hey, this motherfucker figured everything out. Like, and he's just like me. Maybe a little of something he's got will rub off onto me if I hang out with him.
Oh, kind of like how you hang out with me and hoping that I'll rub one off onto you. Is that kind of what you're talking about? All right, we're going to talk about the new Indiana Jones.
Well, he's not officially the Indiana Jones yet, but
come on, he might as well.
Probably will be announced very shortly.
No, for sure. He's great.
I think he's great. I loved him in Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's amazing.
He looks great in Jurassic World.
Yes.
Right? Like,
He looks smart.
That's
he looks
exactly
like
what
he
I
plays
was
smart,
thinking.
dude.
Especially when you see him riding that motorcycle, you're like, yeah, that seems like an indie moment.
Oh, man,
but I guess
it
it's
was a
probably
flagpole.
the Sean Connery flagpole.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Going off.
Well,
What are you doing?
I'm going to go hunting.
Cornish game
in.
Dude, I don't think we can be friends.
What are you talking about? Cornish game hen.
Oh, Cornish game hen. For some reason, I thought you said Cornish gay men.
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, yeah, we can be friends. Sure. Where do you hunt that?
You fly down south. They got a little
Seriously?
village. Yeah, it's like a free range bird market thing.
That seems pretty excessive. Like, why don't you just go to the supermarket?
You don't buy food from the supermarket, especially not meats. Don't you know? Now you know.
Sure, yeah. I want to say happy Halloween in January.
Oh, yes,
in honor
brother,
of,
yes.
which is 10 years old, and it is the debut film of Rian Johnson, and it's easily one of my top favorite films.
Yeah.
Easily,
Great.
hands down. It is brilliant. If you've never seen it, it is a kind of like a
mystery.
noir crime drama,
Yeah.
but not really. It's very exciting and fun to watch. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it as a young
Tommy.
indie actor almost, and it's brilliant. If you've never seen it, it's by Rian Johnson, the guy who made Looper and the Brothers Bloom, and upcoming Star Wars Episode 8, and
Right.
he's scheduled to write Episode 9.
Really?
Fantastic
Awesome.
writer-director. Check out Brick. I can't recommend it enough. And congratulations
For sure.
to Rian Johnson, 10 years. Happy Halloween in January.
Copy and
You know what I'm talking
file,
about, brother. Check it out.
No, thanks you guys for being there.
Thanks for having me again.
You can find me on Twitter
John Wesley.
@Robot.
It ain't no joke.